Hitman, and my friend and I uh, are doing a live stream. He's streaming on his channel and we're gonna play the crew too. We're gonna do a New York race binge. Do like a 4 hour live stream of the New York race, grinding for money and followers. And yeah, and he's also streaming. So sit back and relax and enjoy the long haul. This is gonna be way better than that other stream I made about half a year ago when I drove around the map in the Alfa Romeo. This is actually be productive. I wish I did this instead of that stupid video. Oh.
One thing to mention is that I will be AFK and being a content Carl
Yeah.
this whole time.
And I have 246 vehicles in the game because Chaotic also
Damn, you
shared his
guys
vehicles.
literally doubled.
Yeah, and still only halfway amount as a proper gamer should have.
I guess I'm not a proper gamer then.
Well, you still are, but should, like, meaning we should have 400 and something. Because some cars are Life Summit vehicles, so you can't get those.
Still upset that I couldn't get the Huracan Performante.
And I
Got
couldn't get
cheated out
that
of that.
F12 TDF. Yeah, man. So, I think, I don't know if you're down to do 2 New York races in one go, like non-stop,
Yeah.
and then take a break, and then do another 2 more.
Are you sure you don't want a break? Because I ain't doing shit.
Yeah, I mean, I meant that.
If you want a break, I can always text.
No.
You'll just have to give me a heads up so I can switch to my monitor.
Wait, so, one more check. Everything is on Rich. Everything is on Rich. We're making some big piles of cash and followers tonight, boys.
For me, followers not so much. I could care less.
Oh, I keep going on Street Race for no reason. Okay. This is the best race to make followers in this game.
And I would say one of the best to make
Yeah, in my opinion, it's the second best one, but...
money. My man still likes Harlem West.
Yeah, next one stream is going to be doing like 100 Harlem West.
That's all happening tomorrow at 9.
Yeah. 9, the same time today. Ho ho ho.
Honestly, I'd be down to stream tomorrow.
Yeah, do 100 Harlem West.
I don't know about all of that, but I don't know about 100, but
That's gonna be like 3 hours as well.
if I did that, at some point I think I'd become dizzy.
Yeah. Like you actually have to do it. Like do it. Do it.
What?
Like yeah, you actually have to like sweat or just stay there.
Like last time I actually did a Harlem West, I actually had to
Oh my god.
yeah, after a certain point, you kind of start slightly.
Oh my god.
I'm actually gonna move to the right.
It's not
You're
typical
not good.
performance. It's not going as.
Did you mute yourself?
Accidentally. This is not going as. Ignore the performance right now, future viewers. So yeah, as you can see, I'm passing them with great with great efficiency.
The
And make sure
last time
to
I
wait.
tried,
What?
last time I tried to do a New York race, I tried to do it in bed while running off of like 41 hours of sleep. I rage quitted and just said screw it. I'm not gonna be able to. Cause like at some point your motor functions literally don't exist. So I hit literally everything, and they just kept passing me. So like that
Yeah.
angry. It's just like running on like negative hours of sleep.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy it going
Ooh, groovy. You should probably move a little bit every few minutes and eat your dinner.
You know, the surprise. I don't have dinner.
Oh my god.
I didn't have dinner today.
The airplane TV dinner.
Cause I literally had lunch at like 3. So
I just had some chicken wings with ranch mixed with Carolina Reaper mash.
I'm literally just constantly wiggling my wheels to let the joystick around.
I'll just slow down to adjust my headset. This is kind of like doing that cruise that we did in that one race. I mean, that one stream.
Yeah, out of it, which was a pain in the ass to edit.
Oh. Oh, that too. Because you were in it for like 2 hours.
Yeah, but like I only used like 40 minutes of footage. If you look at back at my channel, at that, it is horrible. That video is
It's so long. It's the longest stream I ever had. This is kind of we're gonna recreate that in a way.
horrific. What's your longest stream ever? Is it
Four and
four,
a,
4
four and a half hours.
It's like 4 hours and 40 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, because that's when I try to. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about when I try to circle the map with a stock car.
I think my longest is 3.5 maybe. And for literally half of it, my mic was muted. So you literally couldn't hear me, and it's all just gameplay.
Yeah, just constant gameplay of Crew 2.
Yeah.
Driving meaninglessly in the map, getting mileage on your car.
No, that was for my longest stream was for Apex, and
Oh,
for half of it, my mic was muted.
oh my god.
I was just vibing in my own world, and
Vibe.
I was either talking. I think I had a mic where I could hear myself, so I could hear myself. So I was like, "Oh, cool! I can just talk, and I can hear myself, and then it'll show up." But I was muted.
Sheesh. L.
Either that, or I forgot I was muted, and I just had to plug in. Big L.
Hopefully didn't. Yeah. This is the part where usually you would cut, like your internet would cut out.
No.
This part I'm driving at.
That was at least like 15 minutes in.
Wow. This
Let's
is
hope
gonna
that.
get this over like the most. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's gonna get over that Zonda F's mileage.
What's the Zonda F?
About like 1,200 or something. And Fate Magnet is the way to do this. You got Fate Magnet on your Chiron that you're using right now, right? No?
I do.
Oh, so you're gonna make a nice amount. Yeah, a Focus had to go in front of me when I was doing 261 miles an hour at the top speed of a 2018 Chiron.
Oh, I'm just gonna say screw you, Wayne.
Oh, okay. Someone
Uh,
commented on you?
no, the dude in second place.
Oh,
I if I was here, he would know exactly what I'm talking about.
damn.
I would have said other certain word. Trying to be a little PG here.
Yeah. More PG than last time. The last stream I said some weird stuff, okay?
You did?
Yeah.
I don't remember
And you said, oh, there goes the rating, and there goes the PG rating.
that. On my last live stream,
No, on that live stream when we go around the map.
I edited. I edited so much. That editing, that hours.
Yeah.
Take editing for.
That's why I just do live streams, because I don't like editing.
Yeah, I don't like editing anymore. I'd rather do it on a PC. Now that like I'm trying to find software, but like I can't. I can't use the software if I can't download the the footage onto my computer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work. So, gotta love it.
My headset. It's so funny when I'm be streaming, my headset be feeling weird and awkward on my head. Out of all times, it'd be super comfortable when I'm not doing anything.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a long New York race, everybody, because it's not. There's no really point of sweating.
Wear hats.
Wow.
Cause I don't like headset hair.
Oh.
It'll be echo out here,
You get hair on your headset.
Oh, it like leaves an imprint on my hair.
Same.
I've
You.
always learned that it like gives you head or or that's what people always tell me. Don't wear a headset too long. You're gonna have it, the headset's gonna dent your head. So I'm like, maybe if I have a hat that's not gonna dent my.
That's debatable, because even like Dr. Mike said that like a hat or a caps or some kind of thing would have to be would have to have a lot of pressure on your scalp to do that. I think the headset is only temporary. The mark the headset makes is just temporary. It shouldn't cause any permanent thing. It's not enough. Especially, I think you have a Turtle Beach one. I think, yeah. You're cutting out right now. I don't know why.
Hello?
It's not even my headset cord because I could hear my game perfectly fine.
Yeah, sounds fine now.
I mean, you're not talking continuously, so.
Okay, I'm gonna talk continuously now. How does this sound?
It sounds
Do I
okay.
sound better? Okay. I mean, I do have a Turtle Beach headset, but I'm not using that.
How many headsets do you own?
2.
Oh, and what's the other one that
The
you're
one I'm
wearing?
using now that I don't know the name of.
Oh, it's some weird one.
It's no. I thought I think someone had did have one that was like
You should get a razor.
I forget that
Oh.
it's the first ever mic
Oh.
ever had because I had that sound made me scared.
Oh, okay.
Probably still sound like a little kid.
You sound like a house.
People who probably think that I'm like 15.
I think you're a hoss.
I'm actually curious. Honestly, either
Well, now you're just
comment.
cutting out for
Right.
me. That's the age you are cutting out. No.
The internet, dude. To be honest.
I think it's the broadcasting.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it could do at least one race and have it documented in history forever. I'm going through the nostrils right now in the tunnel. What?
Okay. I'll probably just, if I keep cutting out, I'll just
Kid Cudi.
So at least you can have some good content.
Yeah. Quality content, boy.
Yeah.
Like one-handed. At least I'm driving the Carrera GT, so some good content here, cause good a good exhaust note.
Ooh. Are we doing it back to back? Or are you doing it back to back?
Oh, I don't know, man. This is quite ambitious. I should have started this sooner.
What do you?
It's gonna go out really late at night.
Oh yeah.
Actually, or I might even take a break after 2, take a shower, and then do another stream, part 2.
Ooh. Yeah, if we do 2, that's about 2 for 11-ish. And then we'll just do 2 more.
Yeah, it should put me really close to me surpassing someone on my friends list that's 13 icon levels higher than me. That used to be about
Honestly,
100.
how long are you gonna take in the shower?
I don't know.
It really just depends, because if it's gonna be like long, I might as well just do New York race.
On your own?
Yeah,
I mean, but
but if you're gonna be back in like 10 minutes, then I'm like, yeah, whatever.
you need to show what you bought with this 2.5 mil after the second one.
I didn't, I didn't spend 2.5 mil.
Uh, you just don't have 2.5 mil, but doesn't mean you spent all of it.
So I had three something or another. I purchased something for 800. I was, and then I purchased that, and then it put me down to 2.5. So whatever the math is there, that's 3.3, I think,
Yeah,
rough.
yeah.
And then I spent that much money on, or sorry, I now I have 2.27. I spent it on fixing parts on my Huron,
Alright.
or at least trying to fix parts, get popular and rich and stuff. But I decided to quit after a little while.
Every single person does this cheeky shortcut here.
I need a shortcut for this race.
You don't do shortcuts.
No,
Well,
not all of them. There's a few that just are like for
that are
doing
just
them.
there.
Yeah, that are just there, that are easy, but like the world record, don't know how they did it. And the first time I've ever played this game, I bought the 12 super fast. I'm cool.
You were cutting out. So A12 super fast.
Actually, actually, I should. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Better? Okay. So when I first started out in this game, I bought the 812 super fast as my first, and I met a group of people that literally asked if I wanted to earn some money. I said absolutely, and then they did this race, and I got my ass handed to me. So I was literally like at like the Bonneville Salt Flats when they finished the race, and they finished in like 25 minutes or 26 minutes because they like knew all the shortcuts, and wow, that's crazy. Here I
And what
am,
cars were
probably
they
like
using?
um
And the egg.
honestly, it's been literally maybe a year and a half or
You're,
more
well,
or
you're,
less.
and you're gonna say, here I am a year later, doing this on a daily basis.
Yeah, here I am doing this. I'm getting probably a lot more money than
I mean, they were.
I than I was at the time, because I got like maybe like 340, and I'm like, wow, that's a lot of money.
What icon level were them? Were they?
Probably like not even 1,000, maybe.
Oh, they just knew the shortcuts. There was like a
Well, like
mid-level
at the
sweats.
time, not very many people were that I knew of that were 1,000, or like were actually good at the race.
Damn. Well, because you didn't really know anyone else that played the game other than me.
At the time, I don't even think I knew you played this. Actually, maybe I did. Mm,
It was until like Isaac started to get on. That's when we started doing it.
let's see here. I played. Actually, no. I guess you did make me play this game, but I think I played when you did not. When you were like not on or something.
Yeah. And I was, for the longest time, I just kind of messed around and threw them. I didn't do any races.
That's what I did for the longest time. Or at least I did the storyline to
Yeah,
get
you did more
cars.
stuff earlier than I did. So you kind of surpassed me at the beginning.
Oh yeah, because I definitely got all of the specialty items before you did.
Yeah.
I got the helicopter before you did. I got whatever
You had a lot
the
of the,
hovercraft
yeah.
thing.
And you had the season pass.
Yeah, that I didn't know I had at that time.
So yeah, it was that time you had more cars than I did.
Yeah, and I didn't know I had the season pass because it didn't say that I bought it. But
Damn.
gotta love it.
Ubisoft is really good, man.
I mean, I guess I technically got it when I bought the game.
It's
I
just
just
called the
didn't
Gold
know it.
Edition. Yeah. Oh boy.
You probably at like what 72%?
Yeah.
You actually?
Mhm.
How did I guess that? That's crazy.
But you're watching it.
No, I'm not.
Hmm.
I swear I'm not. And don't you have a delay on?
Oh yeah. So what you saw, if you saw, you're probably seeing it 72 right now, and I'm at 74.
Uh-oh. Probably. I just took a wild guess. Because if you're at 80, you're technically basically at 90 in like a few minutes.
Yeah, things just kind of speed up at the end or something.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, it's 24 and no offense, but you ain't getting anything under 30. At least I
Yeah.
don't think so. Because at my fastest, there was a point when I first did this race on like actually I'd say a couple times I did this on Ace. I made a flawless run and like I didn't barely hit anything and I still got like 30. But then again, I wasn't making as much money.
The car wasn't
At
as
least,
upgraded.
yeah, and I didn't know anything about the parts, and I only recently started caring about the parts, and when you told me to put everything on rich.
Yeah, I think so. Putting everything on rich really opened a new thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
Changed things.
That literally made me get literally 100 grand more. Maybe like 150 grand more ish.
Yeah.
Honestly, now I might actually have half a mil because every time that I've pumped it up, you know.
Yeah. Uh, I tried to do a shortcut, but it didn't work. Whoa. I'm gonna have to try that more often.
Try what?
That jump I just did.
Every time the one time I did it, I fucked it up,
Oh,
or
that
like
jump.
it literally did nothing for me.
It really be like that sometimes.
So I'm like, yeah, I think I just won't care about it.
Like that
Wait,
shortcut at Yosemite.
oh yeah, yeah. What is what's tomorrow? Is tomorrow the 23rd?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why, but I thought today was the 23rd and tomorrow was Christmas Eve.
Oh.
So I literally woke up today.
Uh oh.
Oh, oh, it's fine.
It's good. I'm
Yeah,
84% in. I don't want that to happen.
I think that literally has happened to me so many times
And
before.
and at this part of the race too.
I mean, it's just gonna happen no matter what. Like, it happens literally more than you would think.
Yeah, I like the Bugatti drifting.
I can't tell if this oversteers or understeers. For an all-wheel drive car, it sure seems to be rear-wheel drive.
Sheesh.
It's just literally insane to me. Probably just now on the highway to San Francisco, go to the Golden Gate Bridge.
Not yet.
I just thought because you're probably hitting it now, aren't you?
Um, about to go to Sacramento, I think.
You said you were at 84, and you get on the highway at 92%. Ish.
I'm about to make it to that city before it.
If you already took the jump, then you should basically already be there. That's weird.
Or is it Fresno? Or I mean Gold Country.
raining, pouring.
It's Sacramento. I mean, Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Now now on my way to San Francisco.
You'll be there in probably about a minute and a half. Now this is first time to see how much you get, because I feel like last time I did this, I got like 360,000. But then again, I don't know if I actually had all of my points on rich when I did that. It was actually going to be interesting.
You can see the finish line.
I'm gonna guess we're gonna go 32.55. Damn. 33.05. 33.03. So literally like 100 miles in 12 seconds. Crazy.
Sheesh.
So. Wow.
You wanna
484,000.
fuck it. Benton's about to restart.
I saw.
I
What
got
the fuck?
554,000.
Ooh. I'm just gonna stay still. Because it was too confusing when I tried to, go, you know. I was like, oh, I'll go to the right, and yeah, it was bad.
We never done this before.
Yeah. Well, the first time I just wanted to do it for science, because I just wanted to see how much I got. Because that always actually that always caught my interest. If it gave you more if I won by myself, or if I won with you by playing, or if I just get less I when I don't do anything. But I mean, I guess I'll have to test it out.
I don't think it matters. I think it's just you get what you would get if you were in first place.
Yeah,
Well, now
maybe.
you're just making more because you are higher level a little bit.
Yeah. I actually I don't even know how many followers I got from
I got 102,000.
that. I should have.
was a lot of revs.
A lot of revs.
This is a really unique engine. It's a 5.7 liter V10. That is interesting. You hear a 5.7 liter V8, but not V10 every day, you know?
Yeah, I listen to a V almost every day.
Isn't your dad's Ram a 5.7?
I don't know.
It should be a 5.7 Hemi.
I don't know what year this truck is though. I think it's a
2006.
2010, 2012, maybe?
I would say like 2008.
No,
I
think
actually
it's a
drove. At work, I actually drove the one that your dad has, but don't get offended. But it was a bit nicer than your dad's because it was a newer. And that one was 2012, and it had like and it was the bighorn one, so it was like the top of the top range, and it was really like luxurious for a Ram. It had a giant touchscreen in it. I bet you're thoroughly offended by now. And it had like a Mercedes key, like it had that rectangular key fob, like the rectangular key. It wasn't like a metal key; it was like plastic. And it had like a rectangular insert, if you know what I mean. Have you seen those before? Your dad's is a base model or older. And this one was without the yours has a canopy and this one didn't. It was a little different, but it was a Ram 1500, just like his. And I had to drive one of those, and it was really good. It was nicer than the Ford F-150 I drove. By driving it just in the parking lot. You know what's funny? I finally drove a Suburban 1500 yesterday, and I drove a Ford Expedition today. The Suburban was much newer, but I preferred the Expedition over it.
Yep, it's either a 4.7 or a 5.7.
It's a 5.7, definitely. And that means your dad's truck has 375 horsepower.
374 out of 40.
74. Wow. So I could hold his own against. Have your dad drag race Isaac's IS300. Isaac says his car has 260 right now. Ish. I'm a little. 97, I think. 97 IS300. I'm gonna look up the actual specs to see the actual thing. Your minivan would absolutely gap my station wagon. What engine is in that? There's minivans. What? A brand new minivan? I saw the stats of a minivan. it does at least I think a Honda Odyssey or something. It does 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds, which is almost the same as a base model Charger. The base model Charger does 6.3 seconds. So a minivan could hold its own against the V6 Charger, against the SXT Charger. And for the price of the SXT Charger, you get a Kia K5 GT, which will do 0 to 60 like under like just 6 seconds, or 5.8 or something. At 6.1, and then you get a much newer vehicle. There's no reason to get a V6 Charger really.
It's like a 4.8.
The Charger,
No, the
Windstar, a 4.6. That's a. You didn't.
4.6 V6.
Oh, if it was a V8, it would have been the same engine as the Crown Vic, but it's a V6. So that's interesting.
It is.
Technically, like it was technically mine, but our Odyssey had a 3.5 liter VTEC V6 with 210 horsepower. That's more than what a Miata has. And 230 pound-feet of torque. It's 0 to 60 in 7.5 seconds. Without sport mode, the Odyssey would have beaten the Jetta. And it would probably go toe to toe with Isaac's previous car, the G6 they had. Odyssey was no joke, man. It was as fast as a 1970s supercar. It was faster than a AE86. Like, faster than my Elantra. Elantra Touring. Because my Elantra Touring does 8.4 seconds. Isaac's G6 did 7.7. I saw a video of that Odyssey beating a V6 Mustang in a roll race. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Like, isn't it weird a minivan could beat a Mustang from 20 years ago? That's for V6. I'm driving off the road because I'm drinking Monster. It's a valid reason. I'm drinking Monster, everybody. So you don't drive a hypercar at 250 miles an hour and drinking Monster. Especially Carrera GT. Because it's the car that killed Paul Walker. Like, how badass a car has to be to do that? Like, if you think about it. Even imagine if he was driving, because he wasn't. That would have been even more like tragic, because then you know that car is like serious. This is more dangerous than the newest Viper ever made because it has only 35 less horsepower, or 40, depending which model, than the newest, like the Viper GTS. And it has like the same technology, pretty much the same, like, and has no like driver aids like the previous Vipers didn't. So it's like having an old Viper with only 40 less horsepower than the newest one. And call it a day. It doesn't help. It had like really bad tires on it, like the original tires on it. So I had like 10-year-old tires on it. They were apparently like rock, like solid, and extremely worn out. That's why the car crashed. I say the AI positioning themselves. Going through the nostrils again. At 270 miles an hour. Going downhill. I like going downhill here. And then only to get hit by the median. But I didn't, so that's okay. It sucks when you're doing like 270 and just come to a complete stop by the indestructible obstacles.
Oh my giddy aunt. Error. Travis Scott. Jesus, coach. Hell yeah, then. If you listen carefully, you could hear my genius. If I got the stream, Caleb, then you'll see what I'm doing. At least seeing if it works.
I'm just gonna listen to music.
Well, yeah, move around a little bit too. Sometimes my genius is... It's almost frightening. I think I probably would have done that quicker if I just went normally. Who knows? This is gonna be a worse time than the last time.
Also,
I'm only at 88 and that's 29:32.
you're only like a couple seconds behind on the live stream.
Oh.
Oh, you hit that car.
Yeah.
Sunflower. In the dust.
Oh, it's made a little bit quicker. Done. So that's just a nice, cool million in my bank account. Added to it. I'll have 1.54 or something. Or 1.5 mil total.
Got 91,000 followers.
Nice. It's only 11 less than me. Sheesh.
Oh, 1360. Wait, can you go in the first person really quickly?
Yeah.
I just want to see if I was gonna buy it or not.
Yeah, it's on 2003, so. It's a manual transmission in the game.
Love that.
That's why it was so hard to drive this thing. You can get that V10 behind you. Arguably better sounding than the LFA. Let's not get controversial today.
Yeah, I was gonna say, whoa, controversial? Much?
Icon 25 next to me with the IS of the Chrysler 300. Isaac likes cars with 300, isn't it? With the name 300. It's a theme.
Hmm.
Chrysler 300, IS 300. Well, I got stuff in the HQ as well. I could find like one more, and I could probably, and then I could buy the one of the bundles I want.
Wow, you have 1.5? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom really quickly.
Anyway, we started. Oh yeah, I picked it up. I picked up stuff. Okay. My 1,500 miles on it. My two of my highest mileage cars are Porsches. 1546. Did I just surpass my 911 turbo? 911 4S.
Alright, I'm back.
So two of my highest mileage cars are Porsches.
Oh, really?
The Carrera 4S and the Carrera GT. Both are pretty much the same, almost the same name. Well, I'm about to actually surpass my most mileage car, which is the 911 Carrera 4S. 1566, and I have 1546 on the Carrera GT.
Wow.
Which are like 2,000 on your Chiron. I'm exactly 20 miles away from surpassing that.
You wanna know exactly how much I have?
What?
2034.
2034. So you have 2,000. Damn.
Yes, sir.
So you really like the Chiron as a car?
Yeah, I just haven't changed it, that's all. I just haven't changed it, to be honest. I'm sure once I find a hypercar that I really like to use, I'll probably change it onto paint
Mm,
and stuff.
maybe try the Devo. Maybe you like that.
I don't have a Devo.
Oh yes, it's time. My most mileage Bugatti is the Veyron Sport Vitesse. Grand Sport Vitesse.
Yeah, I have way too many Bugatti and other ones to add to my hypercar. Because I have the Bugatti Chiron, Bugatti Chiron Carbon Edition, Bugatti Chiron Interception Unit. Yeah, that's a lot.
Let's have those two and the Veyron. Do you have the Veyron?
No, I could. Let me look. Um, that past Bugatti I did, of course I did. Bugatti Veteran
Veyron.
1.6. Yeah, I could easily get that. Easily. What are we waiting on?
Oh, I'm taking a little break and shower.
I'm still looking at cars. I'll look at some. What car do you think I should buy?
Does it have to be a hypercar?
No.
So let's see the price of this thing, of the bundle. Damn, they both are 1.67 and another one is 1.787. I'm getting the 1.67 first. It's more interesting.
The Bugatti?
Or the Bugatti one is there's
The lease bundle?
less days for that Bugatti one though. I'm probably gonna get the Bugatti Addict actually, so get that lavatory.
Expo. Porsche 911 GT 993, and the Koenigsegg CCR.
Yeah.
2.3 for this. This Bugatti Mongol.
For me, it's 1.7 because I have one of them.
Which one? The oldie time? Type 57?
Yeah, the Type 57.
I can buy spare parts for 1.1 million Bitcoin.
Uh, I wouldn't.
I already have like 250,000.
I am. I just have like fuck, man.
1.9 million.
Yeah. And I didn't buy that. I just destroyed a lot of parts. Not even a fool would do such thing. Isaac is flying to LA. Oh, never mind. Who's this weak man that joined my crew? This pleb, this 12, 13, goofy. How am I this many levels under King 19? Barrio 12, 13, goofy head ass.
Who is it?
The guy that wanted to join the crew.